We're going to start off with some scales. A few weeks ago we did a pattern called green scales. Green scales is named for George Hamilton Green. It's on the photo. Look him up on YouTube. Alright, so what we're going to start out with, this is the basic form of this exercise. Break that down though. So we start off the exercise with the measure of check. We're going to use that to establish our hand speed, right? So let's do that, but let's also add on 5 notes, right? So this is on C major. 1, 2, ready, and. Two, ready, and should be any on G. Ready, and one more time. Ready, and yep. And then so we'll add on this much. Ready, and ready, and yep. And then let's go up all the way to the 9, the D. So. Just that much. Ready, and can I have you play out just a little bit more? Really dig into the vibraphone so you can hear it. 1, 2, ready, and yep. So if we're in C major, we always go. The top of this is always one note after what key signature we're in. So we'll try this in a different key here in a second. But for right now, just make sure we're always getting up to the 9th there. Right. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, and. This actually gets easier when you play it in different keys because with C major, it's just all in line. There's no accidentals. There's not really a shape to it. But it might help you to, with your note accuracy, to think of what your right hand is doing. And pay attention to that because it's always on the arpeggios. Let's try it one more time, but this time we'll, when we get up to the top. To there, right? 1, 2, ready, and. C sharp, all right? So what note do we go up to on the top for D major?
E.
Yep. So let's see if we can get it in D major. All right, same form of the exercise. 1, 2, ready, and. That's right. 1, 2, ready, and. That's all right. That's all right. So that's something you can try out when you start playing the scales. And there's a lot you can do. And then what this is great for is it just exposes your hands to all the different shapes and stuff that you'll be playing on the keyboard. All right, so let's jump into Charlie Brown's Christmas. And whenever you are practicing on your own, go ahead and take the time to try out new scales with your exercises. You know, play major scales, and then eventually start getting into minor scales. It's a lot of fun. So who do we have on bass drum for Charlie Brown Christmas? You? All right. And who do we have on hi-hat? All right. And so you are on snare drum?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we are going to start at measure 5. All right, so this is that famous Charlie Brown jazz song. All right, so we've got an ostinato that repeats a lot in this phrase, and that's kind of part of our gig as percussionists. We have a lot of ostinatos that we end up playing in most of our music. Do you guys remember what the word ostinato means? Take a guess. Take a guess. What? No harm in being wrong. It's all right.
Connecting?
Okay. Ostinato is a repeated figure. So if you think of like a drum set groove, that's kind of an ostinato. And we've got basically a little drum set going on here for this section. We've got the kick drum, and then we've got the hi-hat, and then eventually we add in snare drum just for accents on the da-da-da-da. So let's go ahead and get this going here. We're starting at 5. Let's go all the way to 15, so right where you come in. 1, 2, ready, and. So yeah, you got the word around at the end there. With the hi-hat, let's go ahead and think of accenting more on the downbeat. So 1, 2, and then keep that bass drum driving. Boom. All right. 1, 2, ready, and. Boom. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 7. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready, and. So let's go ahead and right now just memorize. We play that how many times before we get to 15? Yeah, we play that 10 times. So you go ahead and memorize that number, write it in your music. That's how many times we're going to loop that little ostinato there. All right. Let's start at 15. We kind of change it up a little bit. This is where we come in da 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 da, all that fun stuff. All right, so let's go 15 to 23. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Just that much, yep. And so that was right for the establishing that groove there. And that's a good use of the towel. You might sometimes need to shorten the eighth note a little bit with a little bit of muffling of your hand. We're basically trying to emulate a drum set with this. Let's connect those phrases. Let's start back at 5 and go all the way through there. 1, back at 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Technical difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Let's keep going and take it all the way to 32. Start at 23. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Yeah, so we have a retardando on measure 32, so when it's being conducted for you, make sure that you're really keeping eyes on them for that slowdown. And what's going to be the biggest issue for you guys in this is just keeping that groove going consistently through there. You guys are doing a pretty decent job at that right now, actually. That's what we've got, what I've got for you today. Just make sure as you keep working on this that you're keeping that groove consistent, you're keeping it like a drum set feel, right? Now Mr. Colbert has some fun stuff for you guys.